And welcome back. Well, there weren't too many clouds in the sky today. It was a hot day, and some people out at the Hattiesburg Zoo this afternoon. And if you were outside, it's very important, of course, that you make sure that you stay hydrated because temperatures were several degrees above average for today. 94 degrees was our official high, 70 was our low, no precipitation, yada, yada, yada. Again, we're not expecting any precipitation over the next several days or so. That's the good news. Tonight, we're still going to be clear, 71 degrees, winds out of the northwest. Pretty calm overall, right near 5 miles per hour. And for your Wednesday, there is the word, get used to it. Hot conditions overall. Dorian still out to sea right now, impacting the East Coast. We're not talking about Dorian too much here. I'll show you what our latest update is. But as of the effects on us, now we're really not going to feel anything. That boundary has rolled on through. And so we have some dry air moving on in. And that dry air, unfortunately, is going to make it easier for our temperatures to get warmer. The good news is our heat index values, where we used to be with these temperatures, won't be as high as what we would expect. So I'll show you that in just a second. Highs for tomorrow will be in the mid to upper 90s. 97 degrees here in Hattiesburg is what I've got forecasted. Those winds will still be out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and just hot overall. A few high clouds rolling on through. And now here are our heat indices. Again, with temperatures in the upper 90s, you expect to see heat indices above 105, nearly 110 degrees. We're not looking at that again. This is a drier air mass rolling on in, so overall we should keep our heat index values below 105 degrees. I know that's not saying much because it's still going to be hot outside, and it's still important, of course, that you stay hydrated and you check in on people that are easily get heat illness, because that will be a factor going on throughout the next several days, especially into the weekend. But overall, I think this is a little bit of a win versus if we were to have more moisture in the atmosphere. We'd be talking heat indices again, around 110 degrees. Here is visible satellite for today. Again, those few high clouds just kind of staying with us. That's about it. Of course, Dorian still churning out in the Atlantic Ocean. Notice it kind of lost its eye for a little bit. It's looking like it's kind of gathering its stuff back together a little bit, kind of wash itself out. Still, though, a high in category 2, and that's just starting to impact the eastern coast right now, where we've got tropical storm warnings, hurricane warnings, all the above. Over our neck of the woods, radar satellite, not really showing anything over the past 3 hours. That is the good news. And later on this week, we're still not expecting anything as well. Just hot overall. High pressure really starts to build on in. By that time, Dorian will be up along the northeast coast, and they'll have to deal with that. We're just getting used to what we would expect for a summer. Just hot outside. Good news is, again, we're not talking too much about the mugginess factor. Here is our water vapor imagery. You can still see all that dry air over our viewing area. And that pushed down to the south and to the east, and that's what's kind of got Dorian to start moving to the north and to the west. And so here is the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. Again, Category 2. They've got to stay in Category 2 over the next several days, all along the east coast, potentially making landfall somewhere up in the Carolinas. Again, we're keeping that east of us. We're just talking hot. That's pretty much it. So your forecast brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Get ready for it. That heat stays with us over the next 3 days. Plenty of sunshine. I say next 3 days because that's what I'm showing you. As I extend this all night, you'll see it gets even worse. As we're going into Saturday, yeah, we're talking right near that century mark. We'll cool down a few degrees with some more clouds for your Sunday before we finally get back in the mid-90s. Still above average for Monday and Tuesday.